the Pod Network Entertainment.
Hello to everyone all over the world. Magkakasama na naman tayo sa isang gabing puno ng kwentuhan, tawanan at bardagulan kasama ang leading voices of the Filipino youth. Ito pa rin ang Ganito Kasi Yan Specials powered by the Pod Network. At kasama niyo pa rin ang iyong wandering go-getter, Jacob Makiling. And napansin ko nga na in the last few months, we had a lot of conversations with music personalities and beauty queens. And today, we have one that is a convergent combination of both. And sino ba ang guest natin? Roll VTR. Today on Ganito Kasi Yan, we're joined by a queen who has shown that true elegance goes hand in hand with courage, culture, and creativity. Dia Mate rose to prominence through her journey in Miss Universe Philippines 2024 and Miss World Philippines, and went on to make history as Reina Hispanoamericana 2025, representing the Philippines with pride, resilience, and authenticity. From celebrating Filipino heritage on the international stage to advocating for music, self-expression, and cultural storytelling, Dia has used every platform she has stepped on to inspire, empower, and connect with people. In this episode, we dive into her journey through pageantry, the lessons she learned from competing internationally, the values that shape her artistry, and how she continues to make an impact through music and advocacy. This is an inspiring conversation with someone redefining what it means to be a queen, an artist, and a cultural ambassador. Here on Ganito Kasi Yan, let us all welcome Dia Mate. Hello,
Hi!
Dia!
Thank you so much for having me. Ang ganda naman ang
Welcome.
intro,
Thank you, Ren, for being here. And kamusta ka naman?
Okay naman, fighting every day for my life. Kasi may sakit ako today. Sure.
Oh my.
No, but I mean, like, I'm doing really well. I'm really happy. Right now, as we're filming, Reina Hispanoamericana is coming up, 2026.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm flying back to Bolivia soon. So I'm prepping for that and prepping for a lot of other things as well.
How does it feel, lalo na you're now at the end of your reign and you're passing it on to the next queen?
Ako naman, I feel really fulfilled. I feel really happy that I got to experience being a reigning queen, an international one at that. And I'm kind of sad because I'm gonna pass my crown to my successor and I won't be the reigning queen anymore. But in my heart, I know I'm always gonna be Reina Hispanoamericana 2025. I got to experience beautiful things. I got to go to India to crown the first Indian representative for the pageant. Yeah, and then I got to do a lot of charity work and it opened so many doors for me. So honestly, 2025 was the biggest year for me. A lot of life-changing moments.
And a lot is yet to come in 2026, of
Yes,
course.
sana.
Pero I was just curious, growing up, did you ever see yourself talaga to be a beauty queen? Or was it something that came on na lang later in life?
Hindi. Not at all. Like, growing up, I was the most tomboy girl ever. Like, I did not like dresses. I was playing a lot of sports. I didn't know how to do my makeup. And I mean, like, growing up as a teenager, you learn that. Like, then I was getting girlier and, like, makeup and stuff. But I never felt in my heart na pwede ako maging beauty queen. I never felt pretty enough. I never felt skinny enough. Even tall enough. So, parang, why would I put myself in a position that wouldn't make me feel good, right? But then as I entered the music industry and I saw what this certain platform could do with music as well, I kind of thought na parang me coming into being a woman, why not try it? Why not join? Because I also love charity work and being able to marry the two things together was like the perfect thing for me at the time. So I was like, okay, let's just try it. Let's just see where it will go. Pero wala naman akong expectations back then to see like what would happen.
Pero was there anyone na parang that told you, uy, Dia, parang pwede ka dito? Pwede, or was it just talagang personal reflection?
It was my mom. My mom was really like, why not try it? Like, it might be really good for you. And then I was like, no. Like, as in, violent yung reaction ko dati. Sabi ko, ha? Bakit? Beauty queen? Parang, no, I don't want to be a beauty queen. Like, what? Like, I'm scared. Like, are you sure it's gonna fit me? And my mom was like, you know, you really could. You're intelligent. You could speak. You have charitable personality, like you want to help people, so why not use the beauty queen platform or use that platform to do something good? So sabi ko, okay, I'll try it out. So yeah, and then I tried it out and it ended up well for me.
Yeah, after winning Reina
I
Hispanoamericana. Ano kamusta yung journey mo nun? And what was your mindset during that time?
Ako naman, so I started with Miss Universe Philippines. And I started with Aces and Queens. So Aces and Queens is a pageant camp that trains girls to their fullest potential to be a beauty queen and hopefully an international winner. So that's where I learned how to be a beauty queen. And then going into Miss Universe Philippines was, I think, the toughest part of the journey because it was my first national pageant. It was my first really big pageant, and I'm going up against these front runners, these veterans, and of course, not just them, but also the pageant media, a lot of the pageant fans who really give so much criticism because if you're not fit into the mold of what they think is beautiful enough or beauty queen enough, they're not gonna support you. And even more so, they will really put you down talaga. Like, I've gotten a lot of comments na, she's not beauty queen material, like, she's also too short, masyado siyang malaki. So, ako naman, it was really a test to my own, parang, personality and growth. Like, can I actually handle this? Because criticism is hard, man. It's like, it's so difficult. You see those comments every day and you're like, do I really want to do this? But in my head, I was like, you know what? I'm doing this for a certain cause. And that's Cribs Foundation. It's a rehabilitation center for sexually abused girls, ages 7 to 17. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. Do it for them. Do it for my growth and see where it goes. So it got to a point na I was really fighting for my life. In the sense, I was training every day. I was training with Aces. I was training with CJ Opiaza. She was my passerella trainer. So she
For MUPH.
for MUPH and Miss World and Reina. So I was training with her like 3 times a week.
Oh, wow.
4 times a week. And like the brink of dawn. Like literally that's why I love her so much and we're really close. Because she literally would give me time and be like, Belle, just let me know when you have to train and let's train. So I trained whenever I could. And I really put my heart into it, especially with the Q&A because I really wanted to do well. And Miss Universe Philippines was the biggest pageant that taught me na parang sometimes life doesn't go your way. Because I was unplaced. Yeah, so all of my family...
Ang dami mo ding awards that,
Yeah, so I was expecting like, okay, at least mag-first cut ako, right? So I invited my whole family, all of my friends, my extended family, lahat sila nandun. Tapos, the last person was called and it wasn't me. Hala, B. Hala. I went backstage. Umiyak talaga ako. Sabi ko, all of the hard work and all of the effort didn't go to where I wanted it to go. I thought I was gonna get placed. I thought I was gonna go somewhere where wala. I guess I wasn't what I wanted at the time. So I was like, it's okay. This is life. Inside, I had to go back out pa. Because there was like, when you go out in the swimsuit, but that
yung lahat
unplaced.
kasama.
Yeah. And then the gown na unplaced. Na parang, oh my God, I have to do this. But it's really like a test to your character talaga. To see if you can turn off that emotion and just look like you're happy on stage and go out. And then again, I had 4 days or 5 days to decide if I want to do Miss World after.
But what made you want to return to pageantry? Especially given na during your first one, it was really brutal. It was very rough. Ang daming mga nasabi. Pero what made you want to come back again and do pageantry one more time?
I think it was the fire that was still inside. Yung parang gigil and yung galit. Na parang, you
May
guys
gustong
didn't choose
patunayan.
me. You did, yeah, exactly. It was like, you guys didn't, choose me to be like in your top 20. Watch, I'm gonna win. As in, parang I had this, I was like, sige nga. Like, honestly, and I thought, like, na parang sayang, like, why would I have to wait? Why would I make myself wait another year to join again, right? So I was like, why not join Miss World? And my mentors were telling me, you know what, you're ready already, physically, mentally. Emotionally, maybe not. Still depressed about Miss Universe and not making it in. But they said, you know what, why not do it? You have all of the resources. You are able to do it. You can do it. Why not do it? Just, you are ready, physically, mentally. You're trained. Yes, it may be tiring. You have 4 days to rest. But just do it. Sabi ko, sige nga. The time is now. Because I know myself kasi. Because if I let myself wait too long, and mawawala yung momentum for one. Because in pageantry, momentum dies so quickly. It really dies so quickly. Unless you're already like an international winner or like a national winner. It dies talaga. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. And then, I felt more confident. and more at ease this time because I knew exactly what I was doing. For me, Miss Universe Philippines was like a explorative process. Parang figuring out what type of beauty queen I am, how I want to move, how I want to position myself. And then Miss World, I knew exactly how to position myself. Knew exactly what I wanted, how to style myself. The perfect team. I had the perfect team, and they're still my team today for everything, even for music. So I guess it was all of like a build-up of the hard work. Na parang I'm thankful that ALV saw that in me and then crowned me Reina Hispanoamericana,
How does
Filipinas.
it differ from those 4 days? Paano mo na-build na parang, okay, medyo meron tayong room for improvement sa MUPH, pero how did you use that to improve yourself sa Miss World?
Well, first of all, it was sleep. As soon as the coronation was done, I slept for like 16 hours.
Wow.
I slept until like 8 p.m., 7 p.m. Because I was that exhausted. Because Miss Universe Philippines is not a joke. Like you think about like all the beauty and the glamour and the girls come out and like these events and then they look beautiful and they make a rampa. But what you don't know is those girls have been up since 3 a.m. Been waiting in the waiting room since 5 a.m. And the show is at 6 p.m.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ang tagal.
And then the makeup doesn't move because the beauty queens know what to do. We know how to touch up and keep ourselves looking fresh. But that's like the beauty, like the crazy thing about pageantry, especially coronation night. Girls are in MOA by 5 a.m., 7 a.m. rehearsing.
Wow.
And makeup starts 11 a.m. or 1 p.m. And everyone thinks it's like, oh, they're so beautiful. Those girls are tired. Those girls are exhausted.
So pagdating ng 8, puyat na puyat ka na.
Yes, super. Walang tulog. My before Miss Universe coronation, I had like 4 hours of sleep, 5 hours of sleep. So
yung call time mo na 5, anong oras ka pagigising nun?
4? But for some girls who live in the provinces,
Yeah.
wala silang tulog.
Grabe.
So, ako naman, I'm just grateful and knowing everything I've gone through, it's more about strategizing what to do, what not to do, and what to prioritize. So for me, it was really prioritizing my advocacy because Miss World is really an advocacy-centric pageant. You have to have made certain change in an area that you want to fight for, and they take it seriously because we have a challenge called the
Beauty with a
the
purpose.
BWAP, Beauty with a Purpose. And you have panelists in front of you. And these are people, former beauty queens or women who have actually made change in their industries. And they really ask you questions. It's like a thesis defense. So when I was doing my BWAP, they're like, oh, so what is your plan in the next 3 years for this organization? What is your plan in the next 5 years? What have you done so far? What's the tangible proof that you have made in this specific area? And I've seen a lot of girls through this process not actually sure about what they're fighting for. They are, but they haven't made tangible proof. So it was really in those 4 days thinking about what can I do to solidify my advocacy? Not that I haven't been doing things, but I wanted to make sure that it was something that I was proud that I was doing for them and something that would prove to Miss World na parang I really am someone who wants to help. And I wanted to do it for the girls, for the kids. So I wanted to give them the proof. So that was one motivator, was really going through Miss World, being able to do it for the girls at Cribs, which is one. The other, through those 4 days, other than using that as a motivator was really just like, okay, I have to fix my schedule. Like, I need to plan when I'm gonna train, where to put my energy. Like, do I want to put more energy in Q&A? Do I want to put more energy in Pasarela? In Miss World, I was more confident than my Pasarela, so it was more of
Q&A.
mentally preparing. Because Miss World is harder mentally.
Really?
Q&A is harder. It's harder than Miss Universe. Maybe times 2.
Wow.
Because all of the girls that join Miss World internationally are, for example, not to exaggerate, but let's say maybe like a girl who has been in the Olympics, a girl who has a Nobel Peace Prize, or a girl who has had TED Talks, a girl who has like 5 degrees, like literally like it's super intelligent women in one space. So to be a Miss World, you have to be super intelligent. You have to know what you're talking about and you have to know what you're doing. So it was really about making sure I was knowing what I was doing. Ayan. And then I was like, okay, I'll just join. And then the third one was like, okay.
Pero since Miss World, nakuha mo yung RHA crown. How did it
Yes.
feel na you got a crown pero it wasn't the Miss World crown?
At first, parang happy lang ako, honestly, that I won something. Because with the Miss Universe experience, parang,
May napatunayan na.
so at least I got something out of it. And I was really proud because I realized na parang, God puts us in a place, or the universe puts us in a place where sometimes we don't want to be there, but it's actually the best place for us. And Reina was the best place for me. And honestly, like during the pageant, people from the org would say, you know what, you're really good for Reina. Why not aim for Reina? And ako naman in my head, I'm like, I want Miss World. Like, I would love Miss World. It's one of the crowns I've always wanted, other than Miss Universe. And I was like, okay. And then I realized Win-Win pala. Win-Win was the first winner. And then a lot of people were saying me and Win-Win have a lot of similarities. So why not aim? So I said, okay, if I get Reina, I'll still be happy with it. That's why on the coronation night, I was really happy. Like, at least I got Reina. And it seemed like a good pageant as well. The only caveat is it's a Spanish-speaking pageant. No one speaks English. So that's the only thing.
So
Ayan.
how was that? Meeting delegates na from Spanish-speaking countries na, let's say, even if there's similarities in culture, language-wise, ang laki nung gap. So how did you converge that difference or that
Alam
gap?
mo, we're so lucky because in the sense that, well, we were colonized by the Spanish for 300 plus years, diba? So a lot of our language has Spanish in it. So without having to learn Spanish, we can understand them just a little bit if they speak really slow with the context, especially if you speak Bisaya, you speak Chabacano, you can really understand them. But for me, kasi I have had a background in Spanish. So I think that's one of the reasons why they probably crowned me, because I told them, like, I took it in high school, I took it in college, so like it makes sense. And I took it again before going. Like, I made sure, like, months before flying to Bolivia, I was already taking lessons. And then I felt ready naman. When I got there, I could understand them if they spoke slow. And I could understand half of what they were saying, especially with the context. So I wasn't, like, out of the loop most of the time. But if they would talk really fast, like, I would need, like, a translator. And buti na lang, my roommate was so gracious enough to translate every time she was with me. Super sweet. She didn't have to do that, but the best person ever. We're still friends to this day. So
Is she what country?
Bolivia. So she's from Bolivia. And thank God she was my roommate.
But she does speak English.
She's fluent in English.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it was perfect because like she was fluent in English, and then like we would speak to each other, and then whenever we'd go out, she'd teach me Spanish also, and then she would also like translate for me. So it was like honestly the perfect scenario for me.
Pero actually, napansin ko from beauty pageants recently, parang mas nag-i-improve na yung mga Latin countries in English.
Yes, yeah.
Kasi there was that era na talagang all Latinas had interpreters.
Exactly. So, for example, yung time ni Win-Win, when I talked to her during my preps, she said no one spoke English.
Oh, wow.
Siya lang. And maybe like one or two others, but like most of the Latinas did not speak to her because they didn't speak English.
So, paano pala yung Q&A nun? Is it in Spanish?
It's in Spanish, but we have the girls who speak English have an interpreter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they interpret my question was in Spanish because they have to for the audience. And then the interpreter gives it to me in English. And then I answer in English. Then he translates it to Spanish. Ayan.
Pero how did RHA help you, especially to continue on and extend your advocacy?
I think it was about really the discipline and the cultural understanding. Because with RHA, when I was there, it was difficult because I had to be able to adapt myself to a different culture, a different scenario, and be able to speak a language I couldn't. So it was really about understanding number one, cultural understanding, and two, being understanding, being empathetic, and knowing how to talk to these people without using my words, And that's why I'm a musician also, I guess, because music has always been my therapy, and I like to connect people without using lyrics, I guess. Like, just the music itself can connect other people. That's why Filipinos and Latinos get along, because we both love music, right? So I guess it extends with the advocacy of bringing now music as therapy, and that's why I make music, because I want people to not feel alone, whether that be through my lyrics or through my music. You can feel how I feel, and we're going through the same thing. So that's why at Cribs, going back to that, I teach music there.
Oh.
Yeah, I teach music to the girls there. We do voice lessons, we do group singing as a therapeutic way to make them feel better. So it's something that I like to do regularly as much as I can when I have a schedule. I'll just go and like spend time with the girls, do voice lessons, make them sing whatever songs they want to learn, just to make them happy, honestly. I just want them to feel better. And Reina, through that, has really helped me with advocacy because it really opened my doors to an even bigger platform when I got home. More people were listening to my music. More people were paying attention to what I was doing. So thankfully, I guess with my music, now going into that, from Beauty Queen is like, for example, my song Ganda-gandahan. After I won, it started to do really, really well.
Yeah.
It blew up and it got on a TV show, became an OST for a TV show and everything. So I I still couldn't believe it. Na parang my music is reaching people, especially the queer community with the song. And a lot of dolls as well. So parang my music was doing the advocacy for me. And I was really glad to be able to make more music and continue the advocacy through that, other than going to Cribs. So, yeah.
Wow.
My long answer to answer your question.
Pero ang ganda din na parang you used music as an avenue
Yes.
to spread your advocacy and be able to help others. And now that music is a big part of you, I also wanted to know, ano yung moment that you discovered music? Like, how did you find music into your own journey?
I've been doing music ever since I was a kid. Like, the longest time. Like, I was surrounded by my family members who would sing.
So you were more of a, if you were to think of where you want to go growing up, it's really to be a musician.
Yes. My dream was to be Hannah Montana.
Oh, wow.
And I tell everyone that. My dream was to be Hannah Montana because I was obsessed with that TV show. I still love Miley Cyrus to this day. I love Hannah Montana. I had the costume. I had the wigs. I would dance and sing in front of my parents, in front of a camera. I would vlog myself. So my mom would tell me she had a feeling that when I grow up, I would be in front of the camera somehow. Because I would always be in front of the camera as a child. Like, wala lang. Just for fun lang. Like, Mom and Dad, watch me. Ganon. And then, I guess, like, my family would make me sing for fun lang. At family events. I have family members who were in theater. Family members who played the guitar really well and piano. So, I guess it kind of runs in my blood, in a sense. So, I grew up with it, and then when I was 6 years old, I told my mom, Mom, can I please have voice lessons and piano lessons? And it wasn't the other way around, Hannah. Parang your
So
Asian parent forces you to do piano lessons. No.
Ikaw
At
yung
6 years old,
nag-volunteer.
I volunteered myself. My mom was like, sige nga, go lang. So, I grew up doing that, and then eventually I was like, Mom, can I have guitar lessons? She was like, no. You
Ikaw yung
already have piano.
pinigilan.
Yo, hindi. She was like, you already have piano. So when I got my first guitar, I taught myself. So I taught myself how to play the guitar and the ukulele. And then it kind of just went from there. I started writing my own songs. And then eventually I got signed by my first record label. I'm not with them anymore, but they've done so many things for my career, which I'm grateful for. UMG, I was with them formerly. And then, yeah, that's kind of how the music thing went. And then I became an indie artist, but now I'm with Radical Entertainment. And then, ayan, Ganda-gandahan was born. And now it's my music. Everything's going well.
Pero ang ganda na ikaw mismo yung nagpo-volunteer ng self
Yes.
mo, ah. Kasi yung others, sila yung pinipilit ng mga magulang. Eto, this is what I want.
I was a very proactive child. I knew what I wanted from the beginning without knowing it. So, ayun, and now I'm here. I guess I'm living the dream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
parang it's nice also knowing what you want and fighting for it talaga.
Exactly.
Oo.
Oh,
Grabe.
yes.
So, you're one of the queens who pursue both being an artist and
Yes.
also a producer. And parang, how does being a beauty queen inspire or influence your music? And how does you as a beauty queen get inspired being a musician?
Ay, wow. Pageant question. I feel like I'm in the hot seat
Wow.
today. So,
Ito yung difficult questions.
yeah, I know. So, I guess when it comes to pageantry, before I was a beauty queen, my music was inspired a lot by my own personal struggles with life. As a budding teenager, budding young adult. As a budding young adult, as a budding teenager, I wrote a lot about my mental health struggles and everything. And then my main purpose, as I said a while ago, was to create music to make people not feel alone. That was my main purpose. And then when I became a beauty queen, it kind of shifted. It became music that I wanted to, that would relate to my pageant fans. Because my audience became so much different, especially when I won my national crown during Miss World. It was a lot of the queer community, a lot of women. So I wanted to center my music to become towards women empowerment, queer empowerment, for the girls and the gays, basically. So that's why my music sounds the way it does. And that's how my beauty queen persona or self influenced my music. Because I wanted to be making music for the people I believe in, the people I fight for, which are the girls and the gays, of course. That's why we have Ganda-gandahan. That's why we have my song Ina that I have with Regine Velasquez Alcacid, diba? So,
And may Rufa May pa.
and may Rufa May pa, diba?
Puro gay icons.
Puro gay icons, exactly. And Sasa Girl with the remix. So, that's why I really wanted to connect with my audience on a deeper level. And that's why I made my music to connect with them specifically.
Hi, I'm Victor Anastasio of Comedy Manila. Are you looking for positive vibes and inspiration in your daily life? Di wag kang makinig sa podcast ko dahil baka mabwisit ka lang. Intellectual Wall with Victor Anastasio. Ano bang pinag-iisipan at pinapag-complainan ng isang komedyante? Ano ba ang isang stand-up comedian sa Pilipinas sa likod ng tabing ng entablado? Yan ang i-reveal natin sa Intellectual Wall with Victor Anastasio, produced by the Pod Network.
How important is it na, especially now, na people see you as a gay icon? How does it feel na grabe yung reach ng music mo, especially Ganda-gandahan?
Aw. It makes me feel nice when you say I'm a gay icon. I don't feel like I am. I never wanna think of myself as an icon. You know what I mean? Like, I wanna stay humble that way. But it makes me glad. It makes me really happy that I've touched hearts in some way, or I've made a change in some people's lives. I've gotten messages from people na saying, Ate, your ganda-gandahan has really made me feel more confident, more beautiful. And it really makes my day. Honestly, at the end of the day, I just want people to feel great about themselves. Feel as beautiful as I would want to feel, you know? And that's why Ganda-gandahan exists. It's a song that you can play when you're feeling down about yourself, or like when you want to be maarte. That's why it's super campy. Like, it's not serious. Like, when people think like, why is she screaming on stage? Because may mga comments na ganun, dude. Like, sa Miss Grand, I performed Ganda-gandahan. Ang daming comments na sabi, her performance was so bad. Why was she screaming? And I was like, that's not the point. Like, the point of Ganda-gandahan is to be campy and to be fun and to own your own beauty. And that's what a lot of people don't understand, except for the queer community.
Yeah.
Like, they get it. They get it right away. But again, I'm just so happy that I have people that support me now. I have fans that love me and they love my music, and that's all I've ever wanted, honestly. Yeah.
And you performed sa Pride March last year.
Yes, I did.
How was it?
Crazy. Because I was a headliner. I
Wow.
performed after Marina Summers. And
A new feeling
that's
na gano'n yung
crazy.
leveling.
Hindi ko naniwala at all. Sabi ko, when I found out I was
Ganun yung
after.
placement.
Yeah, when I was after Marina Summers, I was like, are you sure? Are you sure, Direk? Like, I'm really this placement.
Deserve
Yeah,
naman.
and I love Marina, ha? Icon. She performed. She was the opening of Miss Universe, right? So, not to say with the order. Honestly, order doesn't matter when it comes to festivals. It's just that I was in that end of the. I've never been the last or second or third to the last in a lineup. I've never been. That was my first time. So I felt the sense of responsibility, the sense of importance as a musician also, not just a beauty queen na parang, oh crap, I need to do well. Has to be good. And it was so nice because when I was talking to Direk Rod, the one who heads the whole Pride, she was telling me that she wanted to make this parang Victoria's Secret Angel Rampadora for the dolls, for the trans women. So I was like, yes, go. Like, this is what Ganda-gandahan is about. So it was so beautiful. I had my my beauty queen allies come do rampa there, and a lot of trans queens as well walked, and a lot of dolls. So it was for me, it was an iconic moment. I felt really grateful. I felt honored to be able to do that and do that for them, to give them that space, to share that stage with them. It wasn't just about highlighting, I guess, my music. Was highlighting them and their experience and their existence. So yeah, #protect the dolls. Yeah.
And do you see more opportunities or parang where do you see the direction of your music now na we know that there's a lot more coming up for you?
Yes. So I'm releasing my second EP ever. It's called Woman Like Me. I'm really excited because it's kind of a culmination or like a what's the word for it? It is a compilation. There you go. I had a brain freeze there. It's a compilation and I guess culmination of all of the songs that I've made during my beauty queen era. So I'm really excited to release that. It's kind of like a love letter or a love note to my fans from the pageant industry, my fans from the queer community, and my women, my girls, my gals, the girls and the gays. It's just a love note to them to have all of those songs in one project that they can listen to, which I'm really, really excited about. And then I guess moving forward, it's gonna be a new era of me. More pop music, of course, but a different side of me, more that focuses on who I am, what I want, and I guess my life experiences. Ayan.
And of course, we also wanted to ask this. Parang JK is also very supportive of you. Do you also get feedback from him or do you also provide feedback? Especially na both of you are musicians. Parang how does it work? Especially parang in terms of critiquing works or parang
Yes.
giving feedback or how does each one come into play into the works that you do?
Oh, I mean, when it comes to me and JK, when it comes to our work, we like to keep our work separate.
Really?
Actually. Ganda-gandahan, I didn't really ask him for tips. Because when he gave me tips, I didn't like the tips. So sabi ko,
Very different din kayo as an
"Oo,
artist.
Kasi he's a rock guy. He's a very rock, emotional guy. And to be fair, I used to make music like that. When I started in the industry, I was a very emo bedroom producer type music, like very Claro type, right? But then I kind of I became this person that I am now, this woman that I am now, right? With this pop girl music, this main pop girl energy.
Very Hannah Montana.
Yeah, so it
energy.
doesn't match his music. So sabi ko, I love you. I appreciate the advice, pero parang hindi. Parang I'll follow my path for this one. So,
Pero ikaw din ba, yung nagbibigay ng feedback sa work niya?
I try, but he doesn't listen also. Because it's so different. I feel like wavelengths in terms of our creativity, we respect each other's crafts. We respect what each other do. But what each other does. But sometimes it doesn't align. And so that we don't ruin the relationship, sometimes we don't give advice. Does that make sense? It's like working with your partner. But sometimes I do ask. And sometimes I really do appreciate advice because it helps. Like, does this melody make sense? Does this lyric make sense? Kasi his opinions are very valuable to me because he writes really amazing songs. And sometimes my songs don't make sense and I need like a second ear or an ear that doesn't listen to this genre to give me a different perspective, which is helpful. And I do the same for him. He asks me, oh, what do you think of this? I'm like, oh, I love it. I love it. Usually I never have comments. So he doesn't need comments. So yeah, and we just like to help each other in ways we can. If there is help that's needed.
At least there's healthy balance.
Yeah. There's healthy
of
boundaries.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, one of the things that you're working on right now is your face. Na lagi kang inaabangan every other week.
Oh my God.
Yeah. How do you prepare
Yes.
for that?
I don't know. I just, honestly, lakas ang loob ko. Like, I just get the materials. I study the character. Like, I watch their YouTube videos, their interviews to see what they're like as a person, how they move, their mannerisms. I watch their different versions of their live performances. And then, of course, I have to memorize the song. So when I go on stage, it's not like I'm looking at the prompter. What else? And then, of course, the singing. So your face provides us a coach. His name's Coach Ryan. So Coach Ryan helps us with our vocal warm-ups or our vocal techniques when it comes to certain characters. So, for example, I did Doja Cat, right?
Yeah.
It was more about the breathing, which is important. Not because I feel like for me it was the voice manipulation wasn't that bad. It wasn't as hard, but it was the rapping that was like you have to conserve your energy here. You have to make sure you breathe here, which is the important part with Doja Cat. And then I did Kylie Minogue, which is the episode that I won.
Yeah.
He was telling me like, oh, make your voice more ipit, like like the ganon, like make sure it's like up there, like certain placement. So it's very technical if you think about it as a singer. It's very advanced. So I don't know why I'm there. I'm like, why did they put me here? But I'm having so much fun because I'm learning more about myself as an artist and what my voice can do, what I can do when I'm sick. Because there have been episodes I performed when I was sick.
Oh,
Yeah.
which one?
Michelle D.
Ah,
I was so sick. I would like me sick now. I was performing like this.
Oh,
And I have taping tomorrow. So I will be performing sick again.
good luck.
Yeah. So when sometimes people don't understand, like, some of these performances, some of the performers are sick or they're not feeling well.
Actually, ang daming daming
Yeah.
instances sa buong season,
Yeah. So, for example, in mine, for the Michelle D, I got a lot of hate for that. I got a lot of hate for a lot of performances. And what these people don't know is I was sick, especially the Michelle D one. I lost my voice. Like
After?
2 days,
During-
3 days before.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I literally had no voice that day. It was really bad. That's why I don't sound great in that episode because I didn't have a voice. That's what people don't understand. So it's really about hard work and being able to preserve your voice. But ako naman mismo, I get sick really easily. So it's something I can't control. Even if I take all the vitamins in the world, I have a low immune system. So it's just about knowing how to control your voice even if you're sick and how to push through. It's like the show must go on. Parang theater. The show must go on. Kahit sick ka, kahit pagod ka, go. Yeah.
And was that the episode na pinaka na-challenge ka sa artist?
Actually, no. I was looking forward to the MMD performance because I thought that was gonna be one of my easiest. Because it was in my ball court with the same type of
Yeah.
music, and it's like her voice is not that hard to copy. I was just sick, but I think the hardest one that I had to do was so coming up is the next episode is Alicia Keys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ang hirap. I don't even think I copied it. I don't even copied her. I didn't even attempt to copy her, to be honest, because I know my limits as a singer kasi. I'm not a soprano. So, I lowered it pa, but I couldn't manipulate it. So parang, I was like, you know what? My goal here is to just sing and sound good. Because it's still national and live TV,
Yeah.
right? I'm still gonna be under the
At least
criticism.
makikita ng mga tao na ang
I
galing
can
na singer
sing.
nito.
At least singer naman to, diba? So, yun yung goal ko. But of course, my goal always in each episode is to really copy the character and make sure I do well. So, ayan. And then, it's just been fun. I've just been enjoying it because I've met like all the castmates and Rufa Me became
Ang
my
ganda nga ng
bestie.
ng relationship ninyo as a cast. And eto naman, are there any aspects of other people's artistry that made you see your own artistry different? Or parang did you learn something about yourself going through the different catalog of artists that you copied in your face?
Oh, I like this. I feel like I learned more from my castmates actually than the actual artists I copy. Because they're amazing vocalists, they're amazing performers. Na parang, it makes me look like I can't perform. Parang, I think I'm the worst performer here. Like, I don't like this.
Kaya ang
Ganon.
galing mo kaya doon.
Thank you. But it pushes me to be a better performer because I see the hard work that they put in and I can see how, I know it's not effortless, but they make it look effortless. So it makes me go, okay, I need to make my performances look effortless too. So it's on par. And especially with Rufa May, with her personality, how she makes people laugh, parang I need to make people laugh too. Like, I need to have a personality too. So the show has really made me grow as a person, especially the first few people I've copied. Like, the Tyla one. I didn't know I could work until that time.
Oh.
Yeah. I really had to train. Like, the Coach Dan is our choreographer. He said, okay, Dia, put the weights on your hips so you can learn how to twerk. So literally, I had like 2-3 weeks prep for that, the first episode. I really went through it all. I made sure I was wearing like the weights so I could move my butt. Like, I didn't want to look like I couldn't. Honestly, with the Tyla performance, the one thing I didn't want people to say was I couldn't dance. Because if I can't twerk like Tyla, that's bad. It's okay if I don't sound like her. As long as I can twerk like her on TV, which I did. It's okay. And then after Tyla, I did my. And I didn't know I could hit those high notes until...
Ang popstar nung mga trajectory nung ano.
Yung mga binigay sa akin, yung mga fast singing and dancing. Sabi ko, bakit? Like, pagod na ako, guys. Pero masaya naman. Masaya naman. Yeah.
Pero sino yung favorite mo?
Yung
Kylie ba?
favorite ko, Kylie talaga. Because I felt like that was the most in my ball court. It wasn't super like It wasn't super difficult in the sense I wasn't dancing. It was more on the voice, and it wasn't high range. So I wasn't straining myself either. So it was something I was comfortable with, and it was just being maarte lang. I just had to be maarte, that's it. And I was having fun with it. So, ayan.
I love that. And now, of course, papunta na tayo sa medyo patapos ng segments ng ating conversation.
Oh my
And
gosh!
eto naman ang the final questions.
Okay.
So dito, bilang beauty queen ka, we wanted to see how you would also answer other questions that are thrown to different beauty queens.
Hala!
Eto na, challenge na to.
Biglang may Q&A
Oo.
today.
Sabi mo nag-Q&A training ka na eh. So eto, kaya mo na to.
Sige nga.
Okay. Eto, this was asked in Miss Earth actually.
Ah.
When can you say that a woman is truly empowered?
Oh, it's Miss Earth pala. Well, I can say that a woman is truly empowered when she believes in herself and believes in her capabilities. A lot of times in this generation, women are pitted against each other and women are made to feel that they can't be enough. But me standing here today in front of you all shows you that I am enough and that I can be a woman of today. And if women can see that I can do it, they can do it too. Thank you.
Wow! Prepared!
I just pulled it out of my butt. Kinda just
Okay.
like,
Eto naman, from Miss Supranational. Many young people struggle with confidence and self-worth. What advice would you give them to embrace who they are?
growing up, I wasn't the most popular kid. I was bullied for my looks and I never felt confident. But once I accepted who I truly was and what I wanted to be in life and just focused on that, and that is when I felt my most confident self. And if you are able to believe in your own capabilities and what you can do, then you will be your most confident self.
Grabe. Wait, may question
you.
ako. May
Yes.
template ka ba niyan ng ano?
Yes!
Sige, TLDR, ano yung parang how do you formulate your answers?
So it depends on the question. So, for example, the first question you asked, what was the first one?
When can you say a woman is empowered?
So you give your opening statement, then you give your thesis defense. You give your defense, and then you give your closing statement. So it's not too long. So if you're given 30 seconds, you have to, for example, 2 lines per 10 seconds. Ganon. Yeah. And then the other question was confidence, right? And I was using a personal experience. And usually what works better with judges is personal experience because you cannot judge a person's personal experience. But you can judge a person's statement. So if you have a really good personal experience, then you defend it. And then you give a good closing statement.
Sarado. Defended.
Yeah, defended. Kasi
Ayun.
no one can judge your personal experience. They judge the way how you deliver the answer. So if you're able to deliver your personal experience in a really good way that captivates the audience, talo ka na.
Wow. Pero nagpe-prepare ka ng quotes?
No. No
Wala kang
quotes.
preparation ng ano?
Wala. Because what I was taught in, I guess, my camp and with my Q&A trainer was that never memorize your answer because the judges can see through inauthenticity. So when you're not being authentic to your answer and to who you are, it's so obvious. Like in Miss Universe and all other pageants. As a beauty queens, we love watching. We love to see and to analyze like how they walk, how they talk. Because we've been through it too. So it's like, ooh, I see the technique there. Oh, I see what she did with her answer. And we can tell when it's memorized. So judges will know when your answer is memorized.
Okay, one last question. What's your favorite round?
Gown. Because I love the
Why?
designs. I love how beautiful it is and how elegant it is. I love the fiery and the confidence of swimsuit. But I love gown because it's so chill. You just have to smile and just make sure
Ganda-gandahan.
Yeah, ganda-gandahan lang. Q&A, I love to talk and I love to answer. But the thing is, when I'm up there, it's different kasi we're relaxed now, right? I'm able to speak freely. But when you're up there, of course, you're like,
Tapos may
you're
10,000
low-key, like,
people.
pooping your pants and you're like, oh no, like, what am I doing here? Like, and then everyone's watching you. The very first pageant I ever joined was called Miss Rotary. This was before Miss Universe. This was like my practice pageant or like my step into pageantry. Oh, I was in top 10, but I bombed my interview.
Oh,
It was so bad. I bombed my Q&A. Yeah.
really? Why?
Because it was
How?
my first time, I guess. And also, like, And it wasn't even that many
Pero
people.
you were in ACES na doon.
Yeah, I was in ACES na. I don't even know why. I guess it was just the pressure and it was my first time. So parang I wasn't sure what to do with myself. So it was a lot of the training. But ayan.
At least ngayon, medyo na-redeem ng self.
Yes, exactly.
Nakapag-crown na, international crown.
Yes.
Okay.
My credentials na
So
ako.
for the next one,
Okay.
women learn from each other. This was Miss Universe Philippines.
Oh.
Noong 2024.
Oh!
What is the biggest lesson that you've learned from another woman and how did it improve your life?
Oh, women learning from each other. The biggest piece of advice that I got from my mother was to treat everyone with kindness and treat everyone the same. Because if you start to treat someone differently, then you're not being true to yourself and you are not being true to who you can be. So if I am able to treat everyone with kindness, then I will be doing the world a favor and doing every single woman here a justice. Ayan. Thank you.
Lovely.
Short and sweet lang. I don't think that was as good, but
Uy, pang
Ayan.
crown na. Ano na yan? Pang top crown na yan.
pang ano lang, pang second crown. Sorry. Diba?
At ito na nga.
Confident in my answer.
Thank you for that, Dia. Grabe, napatunayan talaga na kaya nang mag-slay ng Q&A si Dia.
Kahit last minute.
Ready nang bumalik.
Ay! Babalik
Pero
ba
ikaw
ako?
ba, may ano ka pa? Do you have plans?
Balak? No naman. As of now, I don't think I have any plans to join pageantry. I'm gonna focus on my music career. Of course, continue my advocacies and hopefully get into acting, artista things. We'll see. But who knows? Maybe in like 7 years, I'll pull a Win-Win Marquez and join Miss Universe Philippines.
Let's see.
Who knows? Let's see. But
Yeah. And now, eto na ang ating last segment, the fast talk round. So dito, just give us the first thing that comes into your mind.
Perfect.
Your current song on repeat.
Ooh, current song on repeat is wait, what song is that? Midnight Sun, Sarah Larson.
Oh. Emoji you'd overuse.
The skull emoji right now. Gets mo?
What is your top 3 karaoke songs?
Ooh, Someone Like You, Adele. Ocean Eyes, Billie Eilish. And third is Up, Down, Down.
Nag-Billie Eilish ka rin, di ba?
Yes.
Adele. Ba't parang wala pang nag-a-Adele sa Your Face?
Ako, honestly, I would not want Adele. I think I would
Really?
watch Adele. Yeah. I don't want Adele.
Your Face, parang bigyan niyo to na Adele.
Wag muna.
What is the first thing you do when you wake up?
Check my phone.
What is the last thing you do before sleeping?
Use my phone. That's how you know we live in a digital era.
Totoo. Music or crown?
Oh, hirap.
Huh?
Well, right now, because I'm passing my crown. Crown.
Wow. Dream impersonation for Your Face.
Oh, Dua Lipa.
Oh. Mayroon na ba ito season? Wala pa, no?
Wala pa.
Okay.
Ang saya ng Dua Lipa kasi.
Actually, anong song yung gusto mo sana?
New Rules.
Okay, gets.
Gets.
Gets na gets. If you were to do a collaboration with JK, what would it be?
Ooh, love song.
Okay. Rock or pop?
Mix.
Pop rock.
Yes.
Ah.
Or like, I'm gonna make him do experimental musical things.
Okay.
Get him out of his comfort zone.
Which local and international artist do you want to collaborate with in a project?
Ooh. International. I've always been saying this. It's Frank Ocean. But right now, I would love to work with Zara Larsson. I love Zara Larsson right now. Like, she's always been like an icon, like, for the past, like, 10 years. But, like, even more so now with, like, her
Yeah.
dolphin meme branding. It's the best. I love her so much. So, international will be Zara Larsson right now. And local, I don't really have a local. I mean, I just love everybody. Maybe Ben and Ben. I love Ben and Ben.
Oh. Okay, gets.
Yes.
Complete the prompt. I am Diamante and...
I am Diamante, and I am your reigning Reina Hispanoamericana 2025 and your main pop girl.
Wow! Thank you for joining us, Dia.
Thank you so
for
much
this
for having
conversation.
me.
And this is your time to promote your music or where can they follow you? Ang dapat
Yes.
asahan nila.
Hi everyone, my name again is Dia Mate. You can follow me everywhere on all social media at Dia X Mate. My YouTube channel is Dia Mate and my Spotify is Dia Mate. I know it's not Christmas, but you can listen to my latest single, This Christmas, Ho 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 featuring Rufa May Quinto, and the Ganda-gandahan remix featuring Sasa Girl. And also, abangan nyo ang EP ko, which is Woman Like Me, which will be out soon in the next month.
Yay! Ang daming dapat abangan kay Dia.
Yes, so many things.
Ang daming ma-excite na.
Exactly.
And hopefully we could see you again sa Pride sa June.
Yes, I hope
Sana
so.
nga.
I really hope.
Oo.
Direct Rod, please get me ulit to perform.
Sana po.
Sana po, please.
Dia po ulit. Pang-closing na.
Yes, pang-closing ulit. Ay,
Oo.
diba?
And if nagustuhan nyo tong episode na to, what if hit the notification bell and hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed this episode. And we release episodes every Saturdays and it is all a special season. So watch out for all our special episodes here at GKY Specials. And if nagustuhan nyo tong episode na to, follow us on our social media accounts. It's at GKY Pod. And I am sa all social media accounts ko, the Charles Jacob. And lagi nating pakakatandaan na whatever happens in any day of your life, dapat lagi lang tayong ganda-gandahan and be
Tama.
confident with yourself. At ito pa rin ang Ganito Kasi Yan Specials.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.